I woke up in a strange house with no memory, just a note that said, "Don't trust the mirror." But what if my reflection isn't me? I woke to the sound of rain. It wasn't a gentle patter, the kind that soothes you back to sleep. No, this was sharp, insistent, like 1,000 fingers drumming against the windows. For a moment I kept my eyes shut, trying to piece together where I was. The sheets under me were thick and scratchy, the air smelled like old wood and lavender, and my mouth tasted of iron and sleep. I opened my eyes. The ceiling was high, carved wood, stained deep brown. A chandelier loomed above me, all crystal teeth and dim candles flickering in the wind that somehow crept through the cracks. I sat up, heart thudding. I didn't recognize the room, or the bed, or the clothes I was wearing, an old-fashioned nightgown that hung too loose on my frame. I didn't remember how I got here. "Okay," I said aloud, my voice dry. "This is new." I swung my legs off the bed and stood, legs shaky, mind racing. A full-length mirror stood directly across from me, tall and framed in gold. For a moment, I thought my reflection blinked before I did. I stared, hard. The woman in the glass looked exactly like me, pale, freckled skin, short-cropped dark hair, a faint scar above her right brow. But there was something in her eyes, like she knew something I didn't. That's when I noticed the note. It was clutched in my left hand, the paper damp with sweat. I hadn't even realized I was holding it. In messy, looping ink, it read, "Don't trust the mirror." I read it 3 more times. Every time I looked away and glanced back, the handwriting seemed to tilt a little, as if it had shifted when I wasn't looking. I turned it over. Nothing on the back, no name, no explanation, just a warning. I shoved the note into my pocket and turned away from the mirror. I needed answers, anything to help me figure out what the hell was going on. The bedroom door groaned as I opened it. A long hallway stretched out, lined with dark wood panels and more gilded mirrors between oil paintings of stiff men and soft-eyed women. Thunder cracked above and the lights flickered. Every mirror I passed, I avoided looking directly into, just in case. The first floor of the house was worse, too quiet. No clocks ticking, no hum of appliances. It felt like time had stopped. I stepped into what looked like a sitting room, its velvet curtains drawn tight. There were books on the shelves, dustless and pristine, and a fireplace that hadn't been lit in ages. On a side table sat an old leather-bound journal. The name etched into it read, E. Crane. I opened to the first page. If you're reading this, it means the house let you in. That doesn't mean it plans to let you out. I stared. The mirrors lie. They always lie. But sometimes they show you the truth to make the lie harder to resist. Don't let her out. Who the hell was her? Okay, no more mirror horror movies for me, I muttered. But I kept reading. The journal was full of entries, strange, spiraling thoughts, references to the glass corridor and mirror bleed, and one repeated line, over and over in different ink. "Claire, you chose this." My blood ran cold, my name, in a stranger's journal, and the writing, some of it looked like mine. But how? I couldn't even remember what I'd eaten yesterday, let alone why I might have written in someone else's creepy diary. I backed away from the table and bumped into a mirror behind me. I flinched, and my reflection didn't. Follow for the next part. Comment what stories you want to hear next. Subscribe to FryyDaee on YouTube for the full videos. Thanks for watching.